but also that guy, the district attorney Ozanne, lost a $350,000 payout to Jambois, who is a assistant district attorney from like Kenosha, who went up there and was working and then ran against him, exercised his First Amendment right to compete in the political district attorney race against Ozanne, and lost. But then after doing that, and after challenging him in the debates, all of the case work was dumped on him by Ozanne, and Ozanne retaliates against when people exercise their First Amendment rights. And we ran into this too. Just a person who is not aligned with what America is about. A guy who is a terrible attorney, not good at managing professionally, and there's all kinds of articles that back that up. His law office, but in addition to that, someone who hates the American flag, hates Americans like myself and other people who will stand up for culturally, for trying to do better and trying to improve things, and who might file an insurance claim or something like that. He retaliates when anyone exercises their First Amendment rights. A total stain, cheese curd stain on our flag and our consciousness, the city of Madison and Dane County. And when we see people like that, it's just clear that he's playing the black card. He's played the black card for 15 years down there as district attorney, and he doesn't have what it takes to lead that community. Neither does their police, neither does their mayor. They're just devoid of leadership, devoid of supervision. Everyone's placated, just eating quick trip sandwiches. What I mean is what it seems like for the city of Madison. And it's sad to see, because I think, like I was saying, for Riley Patton, an officer in training there, just the only reason he's passed in through their training is because his dad is the training captain, right? That's a huge red flag for your law enforcement officer to be not supervised, not trained, and they don't have a complaint process. Their records department obstructs when people try to make records requests. I don't think the entire state of Wisconsin's like that. I think you look at other communities, in the state of Wisconsin, Green Bay, other places, they have the body cameras. Maybe they've got institutional systemic problems too. There, and I just don't know about it. But I know it's a huge red flag when you see a big urban department in 2025, like literally in the capital of the state, like city of Madison, not having the body cameras, not having the accountability. And we're seeing so many constitutional lawsuits. And we're seeing officers beat someone down, officers lie, commit perjury, officers without supervision, officers just there because their dad's the training captain. That's the kind of shit that really makes our country look bad. People like Riley Patton.